All right. Looks like we're live. Let me refresh my own computer over here. That. Getting everything situated. Here we go. Here's me. Okay. I hear someone else as well. Not like that. All right. All right. Well, hello, everybody. My name is Bryant, and I'm the founder of Full Pour Media. We're going to go over a little bit more about who the hell I am in a couple of minutes as well, but kind of wanted to take a minute to let everybody sort of file in and get their virtual seats. Just because of the way my presentation is set up today, I will answer all of the questions afterwards, just because of the way my monitors are and everything. And also that way I can send links and everything else to, relevant content. I will have some videos that I'm going to post as well. We're going to kind of be juggling back and forth between PowerPoint and video a little bit. So should something sort of go sideways a little bit, I'll definitely post all the videos in the comments as well for everybody to look at. So, all right. And you'll have to pardon me a little bit. I'm a little post stuffed up. I'm not sure if it comes through or not, but I can definitely hear it in myself. I was completely knocked on my ass the past like 3 days by this horrible, it's like the sickest I've ever been in a long time. So feeling a lot better today. And just definitely excited to get the word out. And I've, sitting at home sick, and I get to watch all these cool presentations. I mean, that was a great way to spend my day for sure. All right. So the title of my presentation, why your brewery needs video marketing. I'm not talking about it might be nice to have. I'm not talking about you should do it someday. It's a need. It's 2020. It's time to incorporate video into your marketing plan. The biggest question of the day, who is this guy? Who the hell is this guy sitting in front of me telling me that I need to do something? My name is Bryant Vander Weerd. Again, I'm the founder of Full Pour Media. I've been a videographer, photographer, graphic designer for over 10 years now. And I've won 3 Emmy Awards for my videography and editing through the years as well. So definitely been around the block, so to say, and had the opportunity and the pleasure of winning some awards for the stories that I've told. Biggest question, besides who is this guy, is who cares about video? That's what this whole presentation is about. Who cares? I've seen a lot of breweries out there who are just satisfied with, posting to social media, a few times a week, and sort of leaning on word of mouth and good beer and good atmosphere. If that's your game plan, I'm not at all dogging it. Using this method will absolutely work. It will absolutely get you by. But I'm guessing most of you did not go into business to just get by. The reason that I love this craft community so much, craft brewing, craft distilling so much, is so many of you love what you do and love sharing it with the world. That's why you started a business, right? So why just get in the business to coast and to just get by? Video marketing can make your jobs 10 times easier, way, way easier, guys. And I'm going to talk about why a little bit later. So again, who cares about video? Well, for one, your customers. Your customers absolutely care about video. There are plenty of stats out there to back it up. I'm going to be throwing stats all over this presentation. It's just like my man Pedro said the other day, the data is out there, and data equals money. Data. Only this data is not the data you gather. It's the data that should, inform your decisions moving forward in your marketing plan. Excuse me. So here's some stats. Love stats, love facts. 54% of consumers want to see more video from businesses they support. That was a 2018 survey from HubSpot. And videos are consumers' favorite type of content on any platform, any and every platform. Think about it. If over half of your customers in your bar this weekend demanded you change something about your brewery, over half of your customers are demanding something, wouldn't you pretty strongly consider making those changes? That is the case with video. So why is video so important? This is Kristen Wood, the community manager at Odell Brewing here in Fort Collins. And she says, video speaks to our social community and strengthens our relationship through social media in a way that traditional ads aren't able to achieve. Guys, video touches people on a deeper level than traditional ads, a far deeper level. Video creates personal connections way better than traditional advertising is able to achieve. Marketing, promotions, right? It's all about staying top of mind. That's the goal. You're all about making that message stick better in your customers' heads than the guy down the street's doing. You want to do a better job than him or her. I'm guessing many of you are in friendly competitions with the other breweries in town or around the block or in your county. And every one of you is vying for the attention of these potential customers every single day. How many people, have heard this or have said this? What do you guys want to do tonight? I don't know. What are you feeling? Or my wife likes to text me, hey, can you pick up some beer on the way home? You need to give your customers the answer to these questions before they've even been asked the questions. So here's a hard truth. You are a blip on the radar of your customers' Friday nights unless you do something to make them consider you, to make them think about you, make them choose you before they've even realized they need to make a decision. Think about it. Do you want to just be someone's option on a Friday night, or do you want to be the destination? Do you want to be an option, or do you want to be the destination? Video is important because it's shareable and memorable. Here's some more delicious stats coming at you. Video generates 1,200% more shares than images or text combined. That's not a typo. It's not 120%. It's 1,200% more shares than images and text combined. If you could increase your shares by 1,200%, wouldn't you want to do that? Wouldn't you want to make the effort to make your social media channel, to make your website more shareable, more likable, more relatable? So why is video a lot more shareable? It's a lot more digestible. People can digest it easier than other images on their timeline and just walls of text. If you just think about the average Joe scrolling through his or her phone, and it's just image and image and image and image and text and text, you're just going to be white noise if all you do is images. And you can shoot some really great photos, and there are definitely some awesome ways to make your photos stick out. But video is a scroll stopper. That's a big word that I like to push on everybody, is what can you do to stop the scroll? It's about getting people to stop scrolling and pay attention. All of a sudden a video starts playing, and it's flashy and it's sexy and it looks good and it tastes good because it's a nice slow motion shot of a beer or something. People will stand up, quote unquote. Video is great for storytelling as well. It's definitely a lot more well-rounded way of going about telling your story and that kind of thing. So I have a video that I want to share with you. I shot this video with Flightco Brewing here in Denver about some of the efforts they went through to get the freshest hops on the Front Range. Now, this story could very easily have just been a press release, right? I got a press release about it. They could have gone, shot a group photo and a giant wall of text. You could have, sorry. So you could have done a group photo and a giant wall of text. Hey, we flew to Paonia to get these hops. The beer is great. Come on and try it. And it's a group photo next to a hop farm, and that's it. So I want to demonstrate through this video how the use of video really can make a story pop a lot more. So let me switch positions here. All right. This is a video, again, the video that I shot a couple months ago. It's fresh hop season. It was a really fun story to tell.
This is the freshest you'll find a hop in a commercial brewery on the Front Range. Basically, we take the hops straight from the vine right into a beer. The closest commercially available hop to Denver is generally on the western slope of Colorado. Flying there, it's about an hour flight in the planes that we took.
Philadelphia, in a few hours.
I absolutely think that flying there gives us an advantage. We get the opportunity to brew this beer once a year. Whatever time you can take off from the hops being on the vine to getting into the beer makes it even more fresh. It's the ultimate connection between the two pillars of our brand of aviation and beer. It's definitely a unique opportunity that we have that will make this beer very special. We are just excited about sharing it with the world.
So again, that could have very easily just been a press release. It could have just been a group photo on the, excuse me, let's flip back to my PowerPoint here. All right. Again, that could have very easily just been a group photo of the 5 breweries sitting around and not had very much more substance to it, frankly. This is a 1 minute long square formatted video. It's perfect for Facebook and Instagram. And we timed it out with all 5 breweries to release the video. So they tapped the beer on a Monday, and we timed it out so where it was a Thursday or Friday. It was a Friday that we coordinated. Everybody at the exact same time would release this video. And the reception has been huge. And again, video is so much more shareable, and to just see those hops flowing down and to see the pour and everything, it touches people a lot deeper than images can. You can have some super powerful images, and there's some people that are awesome marketers within this group who can definitely do that and can definitely optimize your Facebook and Instagram for images and text. But video can definitely go right alongside that, guys, and it can complement it, and it can grow. All right. So video increases brand loyalty, period. If I didn't know about Flight Co. or Brews Beers or Locavore Brewing and Long Table and Oles Brew House, those are the 5 breweries that went on that flight. If I didn't know about those guys before, guess what? I know about them now. If I'm a huge plane nerd like these guys are, I mean, every single brewer in all 5 of those breweries has something to do with the, you know, they fly Southwest planes, they fly Spirit planes, they fly hobby planes, they fly single engine Cessnas. They're all united by aviation. If I'm a huge plane nerd like these guys are, guess who just got a new loyal customer? I'm going to go in and I want to meet Eric. I want to meet, you know, someone there, and I want to talk planes. Brand loyalty. Doesn't have to be heavily edited video either, guys. I mean, COVID has brought out a whole new tier of customer connections through virtual happy hours and tastings. Denver Beer Company here in Denver is a perfect example. You're probably going to want to buy some Denver Beer Co. beer to go along with that happy hour. If you promote that happy hour starting Monday and say, hey, Friday night, we're going to be talking about our Graham Cracker Porter. It's one of Denver Beer Co.'s, my favorite Denver Beer Co. beer. Guess what? I'm going to go get a 6-pack, 12-pack of some Graham Cracker Porter, and I'm going to sit and I'm going to watch this thing. You're driving sales. You're driving brand loyalty because you're staying top of mind. Virtual video can break down barriers. Holiday Brewing here in Denver hosted some virtual Meet the CEO events when the shutdowns happened and social distancing was happening. The founder would go on Instagram, Facebook about once a week, and sometimes, as you can see there, would roll in the head brewer. And people don't normally get to meet the head brewer just on a Friday night, on a Thursday night, whatever, or the CEO. I've never met any CEO of any brewery ever, but now I get to ask her questions. You know, you can send questions and she'll answer them, and it just creates a lot more comfortable and relatability. So how can I use video? How can you guys put that stuff into practice? And I'm going to go over 3 different types of social video that you kind of need to be using. And it is important to diversify within your marketing plan, kind of use them all, mix it up a little bit. It's just about diversifying. First off, thing we've been talking about the most, quick and dirty, Facebook and Instagram. The most comfortable and relatable media you can share yourselves and your breweries on. There's some obvious things here. Basically, everybody's on Facebook and Instagram. It's easy to gather an audience. Downside is organic reach on these platforms is diminishing. So the old tricks that you used to use or tricks you read about, unfortunately, may not work as well anymore. It's still working. It's still a powerful medium, but we are seeing a decline in organic reach. And I want to chime in real quick and say, definitely feel free to drop questions in the comments, but just because I have 2 monitors going at the same time, I can't see the Facebook comments to be able to, or the YouTube comments to be able to answer them. But I will take the time afterwards to individually comment on everybody and provide links and everything else as well. So I definitely appreciate any feedback, any questions you guys have. I'm not ignoring you. I just want to, just the way that my monitors are set up, and I want to give it more personal attention later on. Anyway, quick and dirty, Facebook and Instagram is good for like quick updates, event coverage. Hey guys, we just started brewing our, I don't know, let's go back to the graham cracker porter. We just started brewing our graham cracker porter. We're getting excited. It's building hype. It's building hype. Where if you have an anniversary party, you can go live real quick. Hey, this is our 2nd anniversary, our 1st anniversary, and just kind of walk around and show everybody kind of what's going on. In that way as well, it can be good to create urgency. People see that and they almost, it's kind of like triggering FOMO a little bit, as well as you can create urgency by saying, hey, come on down to the tap room, whether it's our anniversary, whatever, or just in general. Hey, come on down to the tap room. The first 5 people who say they saw this video get a free pint. Something, whatever you want to do. It's just good to kind of create urgency and push those sales. Going back to virtual events, virtual video here. And again, back to Denver Beer Co. They're great at virtual events, and that's why I keep using them. This guy in the foreground is Charlie Berger, the CEO, one of the founders of Denver Beer. This is another brew house tour / virtual happy hour that they did. They took huge advantage of virtual video during COVID, and it's definitely paid off huge for them. Virtual video is now in use more than ever because of COVID and social distancing. It really has unlimited reach. As I kind of talked about earlier, I can meet the CEO. I can see the CEO in her office. If let's say I move to the Midwest, but I still love Denver Beer Co. I can tune in and I can, I can enjoy seeing, what's going on at Denver Beer Co. You can still stay connected to the brands that you love. And again, that kind of goes back to that loyalty, that customer loyalty. And as well, I mean, we're walking around a freaking brewery in this video. I mean, Charlie's holding the phone and he's walking around and showing us stuff. I know you guys live in breweries, in brew houses and around brew tanks. The only time I go into brew house is to shoot video, or to do an interview or something. So to me, this is a really cool, like, personal tour. It makes me feel like an insider. It's kind of like it's just me and Charlie walking around. So that is one of the, one of the most effortless ways, I would say, is a virtual event. You can promote it throughout the week. You can set up a Zoom event. You can set up a Facebook Live event. It doesn't cost anything to do those things. And you can build customer loyalty a lot more reliably. The last and final type of video I do want to talk about is what we do at Full Pour the best, and that is professional and polished video. The high quality of it kind of really makes it stand out among your other efforts, not necessarily to overshadow your other video marketing efforts, but just to complement it. Again, we're all about complementing images with video and complementing Facebook Live shaky iPhone video with professionally well put together videos. This can really round out your marketing strategy. It adds massive amounts of legitimacy to your marketing plan. I'll show you guys in a second how you can make a little 2-person brewery look like something out of the freaking Food Network. I mean, it's amazing. And it's also great content, mainly for your website and social media as well. You can use these professionally professionally edited, professionally put together videos on your website, make those kind of a mainstay. And as well, if you want to chop them up and you can repurpose them for Instagram, for Facebook, whatever. And it's not about just having one video and put it up and then, okay, we got like 18 views and then that's it. How are you reusing that content? How are you reusing this video? And I'll show you here in a second kind of what I'm talking about. So I want to get to one of my favorite case studies that I've run into in the past year or so. This is Three Halves Brewing. This is a two-man operation I was kind of talking about a little last slide. They're located in Liberty, Missouri, which is just a small suburb, 20 minutes outside of Kansas City, about 20 minutes outside of Kansas City. That's Rob Kennebeck, the owner. These guys opened in September 2019. September of 2019. So 6 months before the pandemic, 6 months before all of you were told, shut it down, go home. We don't know what's going on. Just go home. If this had turned out any other way in a small Missouri town, you would assume they'd be out of business by now. But their use of video as the main channel of marketing, along with social content, has yielded some awesome returns for these guys. So I got a couple more videos here. Need to contact Andrew there. This video is it's basically an about video about us, video about Three Halves Brewing. And it is front and center on their website. Let me pull it up here. Meet Three Halves Brewing Company. Whip it up. All right. So this is, again, just I would like to call it a title page, right? It's just like a here we are, here's all about us kind of thing.
Hi, I'm Rodney Beagle. I'm the head brewer at Three Halves Brewing Company.
My name is John Kennebeck, and I'm the owner of Three Halves Brewing Company. What our principles are in this company, and it goes along with Three Halves, are our product, our people, and our customers. We're here to serve them.
We have relocated the tanks, optimized the space, kind of worked with the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. The way that we're going to differentiate ourselves from other breweries in town is that we're going to focus specifically on the city that we live in, the people that live in the city, and what they want to drink.
We just want to honor the history of Liberty. It's a very historic community. It's one of the oldest incorporated cities west of the Mississippi, and there's just so much history here. We just want to really be able to focus on that and show people what all has happened in the past.
If you brew it, they will come. If you brew it well, they'll come back.
If you brew it, they will come. If you brew it well, they will come back. I agree. So, oh, wait a minute. Okay, here we go. So again, this video is, kind of on our website, front and center in the About section. It's a warm, relatable slide guitar music intro that just perfectly captures their brand. I mean, it's just these two guys, scruffy beards, but they make some damn good beer. And, they're just down home Missouri boys that just want to do some good stuff. And I'm assuming that's a lot of you out there, is you just love where you are and you love your community and you want to serve your community by serving them what they want. This also serves kind of as a welcome. Again, it's before I even move to go to Three Halves, I can go to their website and kind of meet these guys and feel like I know them before I even go. As well, you can see the hard work. You can see John freaking gluing and welding in the video. I mean, I'm sorry, Rob. You can see like gluing and welding in the video. There's no doubt in my mind, sweat equity that both of these guys have put into this. It's amazing. Another video that I have, and this is again from Three Halves. They have partnered with a marketing company in Kansas City who has, I was told they do about 2 videos a month. And again, it's not about just producing one video and then it's done. And then here's our about video. And then, okay, well, that got 38 hits and maybe we share it again and it get a little more, but it's about diversifying. It's about multiplying your efforts and continuing to come back to that. So they've created this thing called the beer sessions, I'm going to pull that up again. This is all on their YouTube channel. They have a very robust YouTube channel. Beer sessions. And this is the one I'm talking about here about just it makes this two-person operation look like something out of the Food Network. It really is. It's you can take a small town, a small suburb brewery and make it look legitimate. You can make it look super sexy, super delicious. Just watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the second edition of our beer reviews here at Three Halves Brewing Company, where you can get craft beer and craft barbecue, only place in all of Liberty. My name is Rodney Beagle, and I brew the beers here. We are tasting today our Desert Gold. It's a light wheat ale that was named after a silo explosion right here in Liberty, Missouri. It happened back in 1978. This is a beer that we brewed in commemoration of that exact event. Everybody knows that Kansas City is definitely a wheat beer town. So what we wanted to do is deliver something that was light, refreshing, something that definitely hits all bases of a wheat beer, but definitely a little lighter. Let's get into it, shall we? All right, aroma. First off, what hits me first is like that super graininess, the wheat that comes in, followed by a nice hoppy, balanced aroma. Smells awesome. Oh man, I could drink probably 5 or 6 of these in one setting. Wow. So overall, I think that this beer would be my favorite pairing for Jousting Pigs Barbecue. They're serving up some of the best stuff in the entire city, and I could probably drink 3 or 4 of these along with my meal because it's so light and refreshing. Once again, this is Desert Gold. This is our light wheat ale, clocking in at 4%. We look forward to having you for our next video where we review yet another year-round beer here at Three Halves Brewing Company. I'm Rodney Beagle. We'll see you next time.
I mean, first of all, the cutting of the brisket and the pouring of the beer, like that, I want to go to Kansas City right now and get some of that. That made me want to go all the way. If I go from Denver to where my folks live in St. Louis, I don't go through Liberty, but now I want to detour through Liberty just to try some barbecue and that beer. All right, pop my PowerPoint back up here. So again, it's just taking this two-man operation, this small operation, and making it look like it's something out of the Food Network. It's really adding legitimacy to your marketing. This is the number one reason I love this video. It tells the story behind the brew. I would have never known that I would have never known that story. You guys have, I guarantee you guys have beers like that too. I'm positive. There are stories behind your brews that beer nerds, people like me, or even just regular customers would love to hear about and they care about. And again, delicious footage. Roll that beautiful bean footage. I want to drive all the way to Liberty just to get some food truck and sit in there and talk to Rodney and just BS with him. Because again, I'm now on a relatable, familiar level with this guy. I feel like he's taking me through the tasting process. I feel like he's my friend, and I've never met the guy. He seems great. So I'll kind of wrap up with this. You guys do not need to be Anheuser-Busch or New Belgium or Boulevard Brewing to invest in video marketing. Just because you're a small operation does not mean that it's not worth it to invest in video marketing. These guys just turned 1 year. They opened September 19. It's October 2020. They just turned a year old, and they've already got a robust video marketing investment. And he told me it's paid off huge. When I called him, he said, and I'm quoting here, outside of the beer, The single biggest driving force behind our business is our videos and social content. Outside of the beer, so you've got the beer, obviously you got to make some damn good drink that people want to come back for. And then on top of that, the single biggest driving force behind our business is our videos and our social content. Great beer is great, guys. It is awesome. But without great marketing alongside it, without some great video content alongside it, you're just holding your breath. You're opening up shop and hoping for the best. And I know that there are so many people out there who care so much about what they brew and the stories behind it. Video is a great way to take advantage of that. So that's about it. A short and powerful presentation. Again, I will answer any and all questions in the comments afterward. And if you guys have any questions or if you want to talk a little bit more, email me. It's bryant@fullpourmedia.com, or that is my phone number, 314-960-5354. That is this phone right here. Definitely give me a call. You know, I would love to kind of talk strategy with you or see if Full Pour Media is able to help. I know a lot of other very skilled, very talented content creators and marketers in the industry as well. So overall, I love this community, and I love seeing it succeed and thrive so much. And I'm just excited to be a part of it. So again, thank you very much for your time. And that's it. Again, Bryant@fullpourmedia.com if you want to get a hold of me. I'll also put in the comments, I'm going to send a link. I've created a content pack for social media, and this is videos that I've shot, that my crew has shot, of some videos of out at the hop farm, just hops falling into a bag, just pretty video, pretty formatted square for social media videos that you guys, it's free to use. It's absolutely free. You don't pay for it. You can post it as you like. And it's just to help you guys kind of beef up your video presence a little bit on Facebook and Instagram and wherever else. So I'll put a link to that, and I'll put a link to the 3 videos that I shared in this presentation as well as my contact info. So thank you guys very much. I definitely appreciate the time, and I'm looking forward to hearing the rest of these presentations today. 7 o'clock tonight, I'm hosting the wrap-up party, the closing night party at the Craft Beer Professionals virtual happy hour. Another great use of virtual video. So I'll be sponsoring that. So I'll be there to talk a little bit more and meet everybody. So I'm looking forward to it. And you guys have a good rest of the conference. Thanks.